Another day, another review. Let's see who we're getting today. Feel something. So, Roger Wheeler, I guess. Oh, his sides. Oh, yeah, I know what it is. Well, guys, this is it. The big review of Countdown to Christmas. I can't tell you how excited I am for this team review. I just can't. Because there's a lot to go into. Not gonna lie. So, enough chit-chat and let's get on with it. Also, happy anniversary to The Simpsons, of course. Might want to shout them out because it's their anniversary. Why not? And also, it's a week until Christmas Eve. And today, for Countdown to Christmas, we only have like 8 more days left to go. It is just flying by. I am just shocked of how much it's flying by. Anyways, enough dilly-dally. Let's get on with the review. So, we're going to start off with the King here. Now, Strip Weathers, aka the King here, has been released multiple times throughout the years. Whether it be in singles or multi-packs, he's been in them all. Here we have the 3 versions. One that was made in China, the one that was made in Thailand, and the one made in Vietnam. All the way back from 2006 up until 2023. He's been in pretty much every single one. Yeah, I'm just going to show off the Kings here, because I think you know who he is already, but I will review him in case if not. And I didn't bring out, like, all the members of Dinoco, like the fans, multiple variations of the King, Cal Weathers, Cruz Ramirez, or any of that stuff, because, to be honest, we would just be here all day. I wonder which King is your favorite. Thailand, China, or Vietnam? I'd love to know. Just dozing on by. Alright. I think it's enough overview with those guys. So I think we're going to take a look at this version of the King. This was the China version that was released in that Speedway 9-pack exclusive to Target, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, he has hazel brown eyes. His smile, 43 on the hood, Dinoco as well. His silver tires, number 43, Vitaline Mood Springs, No Stall, Piston Cup, little torquey pistons, gas spring, retread, and easy idle, along with Dinoco right there on the side. He's got a massive spoiler, number 43 on the back there, Dinoco. Ugh, the camera will focus. Dinoco, 43. Dinoco, 43. Again, 43 on the top there, and 43 on the back. I apologize for my dogs barking. I really do. Yeah, the base code. Give me a break. Just honestly, give me a break. Welcome to my world, guys. We get 2090 EAA MI. Made in China, 1970 Plymouth Superbird, which is what this guy is based off of. And now, this is the pit stop barrier that came with this Vietnam the King here. We've got the crown right there. The King, 43, with the red stripe on the bottom. Now, there is a movie moments version of this with the China the King, but that one is extremely rare. And barely anyone even has that. I only know, like, Disney Docket has it. Nothing on the back there. Now, Luke pedal work time. Or at least this version of Luke. Now, this version of Luke was released in the single for 2008 in the World of Cars line. He came with, like, this toolbox and tires here. Gonna place them alongside. Here, as you can see, he's got blue eyes, his mouth. He's got a mouth plate. Which, the other pitties that had his model that year were My Name Is Not Chuck and Dudley Spare did not. Which is kind of off-putting. Got blue tires, Dinoco. Don't know what the boxing thing is around him. I really don't. Dinoco. Dinoco on the top there with the orange hat. Oh, shit, I just dropped him. No damage. No damage, thankfully. Yeah, there is the base code. 0748EA, 74th day of 2008, made in China. And the toolbox. Now the toolbox. This is the team set variation, and this is the single variation of Luke pedal work. Yeah. Not really any differences at all, if I'm being honest with ya. Now the tires. These are inaccurate to the movie. Look, the King does not have blue rims, nor does he have tires this small. So yeah, that was really inaccurate. And even more of an inaccuracy was that they put a hole right there in the middle. Do you see that? A small little hole. If my camera will focus. Yeah, small little hole. Where the pitty can jam it into the tire stack. Like, why would you want to do that when you could just do this? It's much, much safer, if I'm being honest. But I don't question Mattel for you guys. I really don't. In the grand scheme of things. And this is the one that came in the team set. Not much really has changed. Not much at all. Now this one. This is the one that was released in 2018. You can see that the colors are a bit different. Or not really. You can just barely see that the colors are different. I could definitely tell off camera that the shades of oranges are different. And that the blues are different. This was in the 2-pack with Roger Wheeler, which we'll get into in a moment. But yeah. 1398 EAA, China. Yep. And here's the toolbox compared with the previous version release, and you can see that it's a different shade of blue. Almost. Kind of cool, kind of like a little variation if you guys want to get those. Now, there is a Thailand variation of that 2-pack out, but it's far too rare. Here we have the tall Dinoco Pitty with his blue eyes and the smile, his forks, Dinoco on the egg, his windows. This is the tall Pitty that came in that team set. Dinoco. The cap says Dinoco with orange. 2029 EAB, 202nd day of 2009, made in China. Whoa. Here we have the wide pitty that came in the team set again. He's got blue eyes, probably to represent Dinoco, but in really honesty, I don't know. His mouth with his teeth, his forks, Dinoco on the side, Dinoco. Yeah, the only two other team sets that got released that year were Leakless and HTB. Dinoco on the top, the base, same as the tall pitty. Is it as the same as the Luke that came in a team set? Yes. And here we have the tires. Now these are much more accurate in size compared to the ones that were released previously, but they still don't have the silver wheels, which I can live with, I'd say, but not really, because they need to be accurate to the King. I mean, they work fine, but you wouldn't have any spare silver rims. Like, who would want to have that? All right, let's get on to Roger Wheeler here, who is the crew chief. This is the team set variation. The Dinoco emblem with the dinosaur. He's pretty much the same model as Dexter Hoover and HTB crew chief and Nitrate crew chief and all those other guys. His smile with the headlights and the big headset. Dinoco. The front portion here is metal, while the back half is plastic because of the trunk. Now on the back here with his back lights, his license plate says something 32592. Don't know if that's his actual birthday or something, or someone's birthday, but you can only assume. You can only assume. Oh, I forgot to show the base. 2029 EAB, made in China. Now we're going to take a look at the one that was released in the 2-pack in 2018. Of course, he's got the blue eyes. Yeah, you can tell they're a different shade of blue. Dinoco emblem on the hood. Even the headlights have sort of changed. The mouth. Even the mouth's changed as well. Dinoco. Now on the back here, did they change up the license plate? If so, I'm going to throw a huge meltdown. We got something 32592 again. Now on the base here, it's a lot more cluttered and stuffed in, so to say. But this one reads 1358 EAA, made in China. So yeah, I don't know which one would be more accurate towards the King. Don't know. Now we've got a big boy here, being the hauler. Yep. Got some dust stuff on him. He has the Dinoco logo on his hat right there. His eyes, and the mouth, and the grill, and the headlights. The wind view mirrors are still intact. Dinoco. A bright blue color as well. Dinoco mud flaps. The license plate on him reads Axle Bend R6833. And here is the hole to put the hauler in. We have his exhausts right there as well. Dinoco. The base 3028 EAA. Made in China. 302nd day of 2008, if you were curious. Now the trailer portion. This is entirely plastic and made of stickers. 43, the King Racing with a gradient font. Dinoco Racing, the King 43, Dinoco Racing again. Dinoco Racing, the King with the crown 43. Dinoco on the top there, Dinoco. Yep, that's pretty much it. He had his first release back in 2009, to be exact. And then in 2010, in like a team set. Again in 2009 with a team set. And 2013, then 2015, and then in 2022, or 2023, my mistake. Whereas the Pitties and Crew Chief were only released like twice. Both in 2009 and 2010. Alright, so we got the little flap here. And check this out. The tires are actually accurate here, but not in the team sets or loop pedal work. Why, oh why did they choose to do that? Alright, so we can lift this thing up here. Got some stands where you could pull the King up. But you'd have to go in and do this instead. Yeah. Just like that. Doesn't entirely fit, but oh well. Just barely even fits in there. Alright. Now the Cars 1 portion is done. Whew! That was a lot to go through. Now we're going to get on with Cal Weathers. This is the Cal version, not Hank. His brown eyes. Most people commonly refer to him as the Cal Weathers model because he was the first one released. His headlights and the grille, number 42. Now they had a number change from 43 to 42, which doesn't make really much any sense to me. 42 on the top there with the gradient font leading from light blue to dark blue. Light year tires, piston cup, Vitaline, revolting, RPM, nitrate, octane, clutch 8 with the arrow to lift them up at the change to tires. Number 42, Dinoco on the back with the backlights and the camera. 42, Dinoco. Dinoco 42, piston cup, sponsors and all that again. Light year. You can see that it says Cal Weathers on the top right there. The base, 197 EAA, so this is one of the later versions. Made in China, yeah. Legal jargon on the bottom. So, we've also got a hauler now. Now, her name is Paulina Facho. While the King's one is named Gray. And yes, I do understand that she's missing a side view mirror. Her smile with the front headlights and the grille. Dinoco. Dinoco 42. 42. Tex Gas. DNC 42. I don't know what it says under that. It's too hard to read. Number 42, Dinoco. Now the trailer portion. We got 42 Dinoco on there with some streaks and some dark blue mixed in there in between. Got a satellite. Dinoco 42. 42 on the back there. Dinoco number 42 on the top. Whoops, wrong side. Here we have the platform to lift out. So that Cal can climb up on there, do his stuff. that you're going to have to, again, go in and check this out. They're accurate to Cal Weathers. That's cool. This thing will not close. Ugh. So that's enough of Cal Weathers and his hauler. No team members for Cars 3 yet. Now, Cruz Ramirez. Finally, Cruz Ramirez. This is the Dinoco version. She's got Dinoco on the hood right there. Her brown eyes, her eyelids, the smile with the headlights, Lightyear tires, Dinoco 51. Yeah, all that stuff. Dinoco 51. Dinoco again. Dinoco 51. Nice metallic blue, though, with the back lights. I mean, yeah. And rookie stripes. Her tires again. Dinoco 51. Carbon fiber Synergy combustor piston cup. They've changed it on the other side. Dinoco right there. Window bars 51. This is the fan favorites version, by the way. 1239 EAA. Made in China. Yeah, this is one of the later variations. That came with this toolbox right here. Dinoco with the metallic blue. Really love it. Within the yellow mixed in. Got the drawers. 51. Dinoco on one of the sides. They didn't even bother to do it on both sides, which sucks. Anyways. We also got a collector card that came with Cruz. Looks really nice. Now we're going to take a look at the NASCAR Cruz. Now this one, I reviewed it not too long ago. If you'd like to see that review, you can check that out. So I'm just going to breeze over her really quickly. But yeah, it's just a really nice NASCAR release. And it sucks that it just didn't get released to Walmart in store. It's such a shame. It really is. Because it would have had the perfect opportunity to be sold in store. Think about it, Mattel. Think about it. And here is her pit stop area, if you're curious. Dinoco 51. Nothing too special. But yeah. Well, that was long enough. Let me know what your favorite Dinoco team member is down in the comments, because I'd love to know. So anyways, I shall see you guys tomorrow for the next Countdown to Christmas review. Not going to spoil it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. And as always, peace, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. And I need to clean up this whole setup.